Well, saving money is the top New Year's resolution for Australians. According to Compare the Market, more than half of Aussies are setting a financial goal, while some are choosing to forgo New Year's resolutions altogether. Joining me now live is Chris Ford from Compare the Market. Chris, thanks for joining us. So, saving money is number one. How important is having a financial goal to Aussies this year?
Yeah, good afternoon, Danica. Yeah, number one, actually up 7% since the last time the question was asked back at the start of 2023. So a really big increase, noticeable increase, and it would make sense, wouldn't it, the increased cost of living that we've had right across the household budget. It was the biggest resolution for 2024, but there were some other interesting ones too, including taking a holiday. So quite a bit of movement into these New Year's resolutions set over the last few days.
Yeah, absolutely. And unsurprising, as you said, of course, given the cost of living crisis. Health, as we know, is normally a big one. People always seem to set health goals at the start of every year. What do Aussies want to achieve health-wise this year?
Yeah, it is a big one. Often we get the new year, new me, and it's the same old sayings, isn't it? But it was about 43% that were looking to work out more, eat healthier, improve their well-being. An additional 9%, 8.9% said they wanted to cut back on smoking and drinking alcohol. And if we pair that with a cost of living consideration, there is some potential significant savings there. Working out some rough calculations that we did, it could be as much as $3,000 if cutting back smoking and alcohol is for you and one of your New Year's resolutions as well.
Some people are choosing to forego New Year's resolutions altogether. Do we put too much pressure on setting goals at the start of the year? Is this why so many people do end up failing at what they set out to achieve?
I think it's a very fair point, and we actually found when we did the generational breakdown that baby boomers were the least likely to make New Year's resolutions, or I should say the most reluctant. And that it may be because they're older and wiser. They've gone through this trail themselves before and decided maybe to make micro goals rather than this major New Year resolution. So look, it's going to be each to their own, if you like. There are different ways that you can set mini goals throughout the year, measure them, mark yourself against them. There's a great sense of satisfaction, and also you can progress and plan throughout the year rather than maybe making this this big resolution for the entire of 2024.
Yeah, absolutely. Fair enough. And have you got any advice then for people in particular to grow their savings this year, given it is the number one?
Yeah, look, there's a few things that we can do when it comes to saving money. First of all, look at those major items in the household budget, things like your mortgage. You may have had repeated interest rate rises on your variable mortgage. Can you see if you can do some research to see if that's the best possible rate? We also did separate research that found that Australians weren't even aware what their rate was. So maybe you can get some savings there by purely shopping around and extend that not only past your mortgage, but to other household bills like your insurances, your energy plans. So just never accepting that renewal or that price hike that you receive in the email or in the mail. And then can you maximize any savings for things like your groceries or petrol prices through rewards programs or apps, boosting those points, saving through finding cheaper fuel near you. These things can all add up to thousands of dollars that can be back in your hip pocket at the end of the year.
Yeah, really good advice. Chris Ford, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.